Well, hey everybody, Pat Mesiti just sitting here this afternoon, just at the back, trying to chillax, getting ready to go to Alice Springs, and big shout out, a big thank you to Pastor Katie Spracker up there, and Paul McLaughlin helped me connect with them, and also to Pastor Cherie up there. We will be speaking. Firstly, I'm going straight to the main center of town, on the lawn, tomorrow night in Alice Springs, on the street, speaking on the street. And just to let you know, it'll be right next door to Flynn Memorial Uniting Church. You picked on the wrong fella. And someone said to me, well, you should know better that the Uniting Church in Australia and what they stand for. And that's not the case of all Uniting Church. The same is not the case of all or any denominations. But, of course, everyone's entitled to their opinion. God gave us a free will. Now, just to let you know, so you know it's not a scam, listen to me very carefully. My profile name, instead of Pat Mesiti, it is now Pasquale Mesiti. That is my official name. Pasquale sounds like a disease, but that's what my father called me. And because we've set up special security, the security on my sites would only take my official name and my official license passport names, which is Pasquale Mesiti. So no, it's not a scam. Within 24 hours, we should have a blue tick of some sort. I don't know how all that works. So you know, and you all know, that if it doesn't have that little tick there, it's not me. As well as you can always check with these people out there that are trying to scam, pretend it's me. They spell a name wrong, or they put a comma in there, or they always do something because it has to be different. Well, hopefully this will stop that. So that's what I need you all to understand. It is Pasquale Mesiti. It is me. I think Instagram's doing the same thing, even though we've been shadow banned on Instagram. And we've paid good money to try and keep us all safe and secure as best we can. Of course, we know there are always people going to try, and scammers out there using all kinds of technology. Look, Jim Rowan said, if you spend the time chasing the birds that want to steal the seed off the ground, you will end up getting off the land. And we want to plant seeds. So we're going to Alice Springs. If you are a leader, on Thursday morning, 8 a.m., I'll be hosting a special breakfast, which I'm paying for. So if you know any leaders, community leaders, church leaders, 8 a.m., direct message me. I'm not advertising where the breakfast is. I don't want a whole bunch of people coming over there for a free breakfast just because I'm paying for it. And then tomorrow night, Wednesday night, I think we're going to be hitting the mall, and right there on the street, right where all the problems are, and we are going to be bringing some changes. And then Thursday night, thank you to Pastor Caddy out there and to Pastor Cherie for opening up their doors. And it's only going to be a small group setting. And if there's any other news or any other doors that open when we're up there, I will jump on this thing. And I want to take you all on the journey with me. So set your notifications, because if we're out there on the street, I want you to see it. If we're in that business meeting, I want you to see it. If we're posting interviews with leaders, I want you to see it. So set your notifications. And by the way, can I encourage you also, set your notifications for Sunday morning. Some of these platforms make my life difficult because we stand for truth, we stand against the tyranny, we stand against the control, and you need to set your notifications for everything that we do on these platforms. And that also helps against the scammers and all the thieves out there. And I'm here to protect you. My mentor said to me that, Pat, we're called to protect what the good Lord has entrusted us with. So we're doing all that we can. You know it's me, Pasquale. Now you all know my official name, quite humorous. And the name Pasquale actually is in the Italian Bible, it's L'Agnello Pasquale, which is the Passover lamb. Pasqua is Easter. And that's why sometimes I feel I just get passed over. Sometimes I feel I get run over. But anyway, we're going to Alice Springs. We'll be on a plane very early in the morning. We'll be in the mall tomorrow night on the lawn out there. I think around about 6 o'clock, not too sure. Anyway, I'll let you all know where. And then Thursday, a very special thank you to Pastor Caddy up there in Alice Springs, and to Paul McLaughlin for the connection up there, and to every one of you that inboxed us and encouraged. It was a tough day yesterday, but they picked on the wrong general. I don't call myself a general, but let me tell you, they picked on the wrong fella. And I'm not... Do you know what? Let me just say this. I like what Governor DeSantis says. He said, Florida is where woke comes to die. Well, let me tell you, in my area, my platforms, that's the same. We're not tolerating it. We're not having it. Not going to be any part of it. I'll do everything I can to fight, and because what goes woke goes broke. And that's including all of these lefty church organizations that only do what they do because of the government grants. And the moment you bow to Pharaoh and the dollar, you're in trouble. I listened to an incredible message by a guy called Mark Driscoll yesterday, which I'm hoping to be able to broadcast. And he says the spirit of Ahab is that spirit of tolerance. And whenever you read about tolerance, and I'm not saying we don't need to be kind, we don't need to be forgiving. I'm not saying that. We don't war against people. We're not against people. I don't care whether they're straight, they're gay, trans, Labour, Liberal, Green, Blue, Teal. We don't fight against human beings. Listen to me very carefully. But those old spirits are around. That spirit of Ahab that was tolerant and weak. And it thrives under the Jezebel spirit. It really does. It thrives under that. And there's a lot of them out there. And they gather. And just remember, there's familiar spirits that gather around. And we're in a fight. And but I read the back of the book. And I got the good news. Spoiler alert. We win. We win. God bless you and thank you, everyone. Hey, can you post this out to people? Let them know it's Pasquale Mesiti. No one's hacked in and changed my name or anything like that. And we did that. We've also got some verification stuff out there that we'll let you know of. We want to protect you. We want to protect this platform. We want to protect this message. And be praying for Alice Springs. It's going to be an amazing time up there. God bless you.